Hey, what is going on, guys? Diamond here, and today I've got a really cool plugin for you today, and it is called Global Chest System. It's a simple, powerful GUI-based shop and auction system. Players will be able to create their own chest based on shops and offer their own goods to the entire server. Players will no longer need to run around and search for good trades. With this plugin, players will be able to find all they need in one single place, and you can set up in multiple ways, such as a ender chest, item frames, also holograms, but I didn't get holograms to work on 1.13. It does support other versions, of course, like 1.8, but I'm using 1.13 to show you that it clearly does work. You can also use NPCs, normal chests, and many other options. But like I said, holograms is an option. I just can't use it because of the current version I'm on right now. But yeah, so there's a few things you need to know. It does require Vault and MySQL. Once you got MySQL hooked up and you go into the configuration and make sure you add it to the allowed worlds, you're pretty much good to go, and we can actually start this video. Start out with GCS. We'll just open up a creative menu inventory, and there you go. So here you have the global chest. This is going to inform you. Here you can search for an auction, and over here you have an overview of auction history, and then you also have create your own auction and all hidden. So there's so many features. Then you can go over here to return, and there's some really nice sound effects, so I really love that. It's amazing. And you have miscellaneous, transportation, redstone, decoration blocks, building, so you can choose from different areas here. So I can go for a nether star and pretty much create an auction here as well. So you can also view your money. You can overview, of course, the same thing all over again, and you can exit all completely. You can also do GS buy, so you can put an item in your hand and then do hand, and then here you can buy them for, you can buy a brick or bricks, and then you can actually buy them here as well. But currently there is no for auctions because there's nobody on the server, as you can see. And then you can also do GS sell, and then all you gotta do is either shift or go ahead and drag it in there, and there you go. You can actually sell. You can go to the next page, and then you can sell it for a certain amount. So how much is that? That's pretty good. We can go to the next page, and right there, finish. There we go. Now we're selling it in the auction. Really nice and easy, and it's really nice. It has a GUI with all these sound effects. Pretty spectacular. So there you go. They're right there. I went for the category and I found it right here. Bricks, amount 1, and I'm selling it for 1,100. Started 33 seconds ago. That's really nice and really clean. I like that. That's really amazing, to be honest. And yeah, so if anybody buys it, there you go. They can. But say if I want to, I can also remove certain players from selling things. Say they sell a pickaxe and it's renamed and it's a certain name that's not really acceptable. So you can do GCP remove player and then click enter, and then you can find a player. I'm gonna go ahead and type DiamondRushXD, and then I'm gonna go ahead and remove all auctions, and there you go. And then I just click OK, and pretty much done. I just remove every single auction from myself. We could also do the sell with hand as well. That's actually a thing, but we can actually start on the shops and everything else like that. So we can either do with many things here. We can use an item frame, a chest, an NPC. So I'll show you guys how it all works. It will search for the closest NPC, of course. NPC create, and then you just add a name to it. So I'm gonna add myself like that. So I gotta just put a sign and then do global chest shop, and there you go. Open up a GUI, and you can put sign shop, ender shop, item shop, holo shop, and then NPC shop. As you can see, they're all unavailable because there isn't one currently available around us because they're all being used. But we can go ahead and choose NPC because there is one available right in front of us. Now we can put the shop type, how many items you want to offer, and then we have a all items, multiple items, and then one single item. We can put one single item for now. We can just put the stone brick here because that's the only thing we actually have to sell. And then we can go ahead and click OK. Now we can see here all auctions created by players, only admin shops. And then this is pretty much an admin shop where it never runs out. And then we can go ahead and create the shop, and I can click the NPC. And as you can see here, 1 brick. You can an amount is 10. You can change that, of course, and then you can sell or buy. Really simple like that. So as you can see here, we have the menu as well. So you have bricks, and then this is the price. To buy one, it's free. To sell one, it's 10. And then we can go ahead, and this is actually pretty bad of a system, but you can go ahead and create the admin shop, and buy price can't be greater. So okay, so we actually have to change it. I really wish that was the way. So we can sell it for 100. Oh, they can buy it for 100, and we can go ahead and return. Click save, and now if we click them, you can see in here you have bricks and then the mount, and you can sell them or buy them, and pretty simple items. So if I buy them, click confirm, there we go. I got one super easy like that. That's really nice, and it's a pretty simple way to do it with NPCs and everything like that. And you can also edit the admin shop and then check your balance all over again like that. And we can go ahead and create the next one with a ender chest. So this by placing it down, placing a sign on it, or even in front of it, or close to it, or what. Just as long as it's in a region that's close enough to it, all I gotta do is global chest shop. And then you can go ahead and click done, and as you can see here, now it's available, while the other ones are currently unavailable. I actually wanted to try out the holograms one, but why does 1.13 have to be like that? But as soon as you click it, you can go ahead and create all items. We can go for vanilla creative inventory, and then only admin shop again. We'll get to the next one soon enough. We're going to create the shop, and there you go. We have all the items. So we can actually put certain prices to everything. So certain things won't be here if we weren't opt. So that's really nice. I love the details to this. It's really nice. And it's amazing that you can put every single shop into one place and you don't have to worry about anything else. You can put auctions and everything. It's just really nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and create it just by default. And if I go here to watermelon again, as you can see, I can actually buy it. But if I wasn't an admin, you wouldn't be able to see any of that at all. You would only see the watermelon. So that's really nice. And I just love these features. It's really cool. You can set it up all in game. You don't have to do any configuration at all. It saves you a ton of time, and you can configure everything to your own liking. So that's really cool. Now we can test out the chest. So we're actually going to try this one as more of an auction. We're going to go and ship that global chest shop. Click done. And then here we can change everything as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and choose a sign chest for now. And then we can go ahead, let's go for a sign chest, and we can go ahead for multiple items. And then in here, we can go ahead and custom category. We can actually use a custom category that you can create yourself. So developer came on here and created my own category with my own head. So that's amazing. So we can add that. And we can do only admin shop again, click create. And if we click on it, guess who's here? This is a category that the developer went up and created just for me on it. So here you can see owner shop. It has my player head as it, and you can buy stone, ender chest, and iron frames, which doesn't seem all that good, to be honest. And show in the creative inventory, we can turn it on and off, and then we can go ahead and add a category even. So all we need to do is drag an item, so we can put a chest as the item, and then click next. And here we go, we added something. So in here, we can also change the price and everything else. It's very similar. We'll go ahead and create it. And whenever someone wants to buy it, pretty simple like that. That's really nice. Everything's configurable in the config as well. So I'll go for that later. And now let's just go for auction this time. So we can go ahead and place it and do a global chest shop. All right, so if we go ahead and click done, I misspelled that, didn't I? Global chest shop. So let's just create a chest, and then we can go ahead and choose one single item, and let's go for an ender chest. Yeah, there we go. Click next, and then we can actually choose all auctions created by players, and then click yes, and then create shop, meaning they can only sell ender chests in here. I just put the most stupid things to create. Why am I like this? All right, so let's try out the item frame this time. Oh, I can't click, can't grab it. All right, fair enough. I'm like so used to 1.8 that all of this doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so let's go ahead and try it out now. Let's go ahead and use the bricks, because that's one item we have. And just go ahead, and we don't actually need to place anything there. What we need to do is just place a sign under it and do global chest shop. And let's go ahead and click done. So we can then go ahead and choose item frame, which is actually available. And we can go ahead and choose one single item. We can add this, and it's raining now, so we can worry about that later. Click OK, and go ahead into only admin shop. And then we can go ahead and create the shop. And there you go. So as soon as we click on it, you can see we can either, we're going to sell it, we're going to create it as well. So now they can only buy it. We can go ahead and click the item frame even. So they can actually buy it. We can actually remove this even. So if I go ahead and break it and then delete shop, you have this. You can actually add discounts. This is really cool. You can add discounts to only a certain shop. So if there's an area where you only want donors to go to, they can have discounts to a certain shop if they donate, which is really nice. I wouldn't recommend doing something too overpowered because it's against the EULA, but we're not worrying about that for now, are we? And we can remove the sign, but keep the item frame. That's really nice. So that means only this single item here would actually work. So if I go ahead and click on it, as you can see, works perfectly. And so I actually want to try out something. Oh my god, it actually worked. Okay, so basically what I did is I renamed the skull, so whenever somebody comes close to it, it will show you the current name on the item frame. That's really cool. So it's really nice the developer actually keeps the names of the things you're selling. So if you have anything with like some weird enchanting from another plugin and it only saves by tags, so this really just fixed it all right now. So that's So that's really nice. I love that. I actually want to try this out a bit more later on. All right, so now we're in configuration, and in here you can actually find a few things such as auction limits. You can change everything, which is really nice. I love that the developer actually took the time to actually do all of this. So here you also have the world group, and then you can add the maximum auctions. You can add certain groups to it even. So that's really nice that you can actually configure that as well for certain ranks. And here we can actually do is, first of all, you would need to hook up your MySkill databases. So I hooked up mine, something, but you would of course put yours in, and then you just you just change some other stuff. So you can change things on the signs as well, such as local shop, global shop, admin shop, and all the items and everything else like that. You can change all throughout right here. And one key important thing that you have to change is going into world groups. So in world groups, you can go ahead and add your world. So I added mine, which is hub. You can change everything else really up to you. So it would link up to auction limits. So that's really nice of the developer for actually doing that. And then you also have the language file, which you can pretty much just change certain aspects of the sell price and every single thing else. Developer is putting out more updates, so it's really nice to check it out because it's just amazing. And yeah, that's pretty much the configuration. It's super simple. That's why I love it. So there you go, guys. That was the whole plugin right there. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys want to see another plugin, go ahead and put in the link in the description down below. I have some big news coming up soon, so make sure to check them out. And I almost forgot to say this. If you guys want the chance to win the plugin, go ahead over to my Discord. Developer is giving away 3 whole copies, so make sure to check him out. He's amazing. You should totally thank him, of course, because it's really amazing, this whole entire plugin, how it's set up and everything. So give him some love over my Discord. And yeah, that'll be about it. I'm Diamond, and I'll check you guys next time. Cheers.